Hello guys, so welcome to our today's tutorial, and I'll be teaching you guys on how to make a cup corset. This corset is very simple and easy to understand. So the first thing you'll be doing on your pattern is to come down by 2 inches from the tip of your pattern, brown or a white pattern. So firstly, what you'll be needing on your pattern is to come down by 2 inches from the tip of your pattern. So I'll be coming down by 2 inches from the tip of my pattern. Alright, so after coming down with 2 inches from the tip of your pattern, so the next thing you'll be doing now is to take your bust point, and my bust point is 10. I'll be using 10 for my bust point. So this is 10. I'll be using 10 for my bust point. This is 10. So you'll be labeling it as your bust point, which is BP, bust point. So after that, the next thing now is to measure your waistline, and our waistline is our half length. So my half length is 16. So don't forget to label it as your waistline. So for now, if you are making an inbuilt corset, so from your waist you come down with 9 inches. That is if you are making an inbuilt corset. If you want your corset to be like a blouse length, then you come down with 9 inches. If you just want your corset to stop at your waistline, then you stop at your waistline. So this is 9 inches. So after we've done that, so the next thing now is to take our shoulder measurement. Alright, so the next thing now is to take our shoulder measurement, and my shoulder is 14. So my shoulder measurement is 14 divided by 2, which is 7. I'll be adding half inches, which is the seam allowance. Then the dip of my armhole, I'm using 8. So we'll do it like this. So after that now, you look for the midpoint. The midpoint of this is 4. Then you come in with 0.3. This is 0.3. Then for the neck, I'll be using 3 inches. For the dip, depending on you, I'll be using 3. So this is my curve ruler. So I'm going to be curving the neck area. So from the shoulder, I'll be coming down with 1 inches per shoulder slope. So after that, now I'll be now covering our armhole line. So after we've done that now, so the next thing now is to impute our measurement. So now my bust. So now our bust, my bust is 35 divided by 4 plus 2, which is 10.7. So this is where you'll be taking your bust measurement. So now I'll be taking 10.7 here. 10.7. Then for my waist, I'll now come down to my waist. So my actual waist is 28, but I reduced 3 from the 28 because I just want a snatching effect on my waist. So now 25 divided by 4 plus 2 is 8.2. 8.2. Then for my hip is 38 divided by 4 plus 2, which is 11.7. Which is 11.7. So after that now I'll be connecting this. So after I've done that, so now my bust radius is 3.4, which is 3.5. So I'll be adding 0.2 to that 3.5. So it will now be 3.7. That 0.2 I added is just for seam allowance for joining another. It's just for joining, and when we've cut out this, so you know you are definitely going to see add another half inches for sewing. So after that, then you give it a straight line. All right, so this is what, so this is our chest point. So now we're going to be drawing our cycle. All right, so this is our center point on our bust point. So you will just put your paper tip. The reason why, to avoid your pattern from tearing. So I'll place this sharp part here, then I'm going to be drawing my cycle. Okay, so this is my circle. So I'm going to be using my red pen to highlight it so that it will be very visible. All right, so these are drafted circle. So the next thing that we're going to be doing now is to measure from this waistline to this place. So this place now will be our underbust. So this is what we'll be doing. So I'll be using my tape to measure. Okay, what I'm having here is 2.1. So I'll come to this place and mark 2.1, 2.1. So now this will serve as our underbust. So what I'm going to be doing now is to contour my underbust. So I'll be using 1 inches. The reason why, to make the cup sit very properly and very firm. So now I'll be marking 1.5. 1.5. Are you seeing it? So now I'll come down to the waist and I'll be marking 0.5. You can use half inches or 0.5 depending, but I'm using 0.5. So from here I'm going to be connecting it this way. So down to this place, that is down to the waistline. So from this waistline, I'll be coming down by 6 inches, which is the normal standard that leg. So I'll be marking it together. So if you are actually making a full blouse, you know you're going to be coming in with 2 inches at this side. So this is our inbuilt corset. These are inbuilt corset. So you just give it this curvy shape at the back. So for me, I'm not making an inbuilt corset. So I'll be using my original waistline. But my original waistline, I'll be coming down by. This is my original waistline. So I'll be using my original waistline for the corset. So, and again, if you want to make yours to have back shape, you know, the least you can come down with is 6 inches. For someone with tummy, 7 inches. So from here you come down with 2 inches from your waistline, then give it this back shape. Are you seeing it? So now for the back also, you also come down with 2 inches at the waistline so that you will not forget. So after we've done that now, so this straight line, we're going to extend this line up. After we extend this line up, so we'll be marking 1 inches here, 1 inches here. Then on this center place, we're going to be going up with 0.2, 0.2. The reason why we are going up with this 0.2, 0.2 is to avoid pointy at the cup area. So now we're going up with 0.2 and down 0.2. So from that 0.2, I'll be marking it this way. So are you seeing it now? So now from this our bust point, I'll be going up with 1 inches. You can go up with 1.5, depending on how you don't want your cleavage to be revealing. So you can go in by 1 inches, you can go in by 1.5. So depending on you. So for this class, I'll be going up by 1 inch. So this is our 1 inches. So now I'll be using my curved ruler to get that curvy shape for our corset. So now we are about drafting out the curved sides of our corset. So now from here, from this side, I'll be marking it this way. Alright, so after we've gone up with 1 inches from our bust line, this is 1 inch. 1 inches from our bust line. So the next thing for us to do is from when we've gone up, you can go in with 1.5 or 2 inches depending on how you want your cleavage to be covered. So now when I go up with 1 inch, so I came in by half inches. So from this half inches now, you use your curve ruler to connect to that half inches here. So after that now, then you come to this other side. you measure like either 1 inches or 1.5 depending on you. Well, we're using 1 inches, 1 inches here, and I'll curve it. So I'm actually creating my corset up. So after that now, so the next thing now you will now do is from this place you connect it to this side. You can come down by 1/2 inches depending on you if you want your breast to be obvious, but you know, anything circle, this is where our breast is starting. So anything you are coming down, you obviously know that your bust will be showing, but me, I'm just from here connecting to this because I don't want my bust to be obvious. So this is it, like this. So I'll connect it to this place. Are you seeing it? So the next one is from here, I'll connect it to this place. That is from this second side, I'll be connecting it to this place. Okay, so this is actually a chronicle corset. So after that, if you are making a yoke, so this is our yoke, you are making a yoke, so you just have to blend, you just have to come down here and blend this place. Are you seeing it? You just blend it with your curve. You just blend it very well with your curve. So this is our yoke. That is, we are using a yoke, but for this class, I'm making use of soap corset. So this is our original line. So for me, I'll be coming down from this original line by 1 inches or 1.5 because I don't want my corset to just stop at my waist line. So I'll be coming down by 1.5. So alright, so this is what will be needed. So the next thing now for me now is to cut out this. So if you are making a yoke, please you make sure you have to blend this thing very well so that it will not look somehow. Okay. You see the way I've blended it now, it's now looking normal. That is if you are making a yoke. So now for the back side, what you just need to bring out is your bust. You just need to bring out your bust point, your waist. Alright, so this is for the back part. The only thing you are going to be doing here is to bring out your shoulder line. This is our shoulder line, you bring it out. The waistline, you bring it out, and the hip line, you bring it out. That is if you are making a Victoria corset. So are you seeing it? So remember, this is the line I'm going to be using. For my waist, I came down by 1.5 because I don't want to use the original length of my I don't want to use my original waist half length. So that is right. So now your bust is 10.7. So from this tip of this pattern, you're going to measure your 10.7. Then you come to your waist 8.2. The same thing you did here, and your hip we got 11.7. So you're going to be measuring it. So this is how it will go. Then to your hip. So after that now, so now this is when now you measure, you divide your across back by 4. So anything you get, that is what you put here. So after dividing my across back by 4, I got 3.2. So this is what I'll be using for to get my that 3.2. Then you mark it 3.2. Then you bring it down this way. So after that now, then you put in your dart. You can put in your dart 0.5, 0.5. So you connect it this way. Alright, so remember the length of our dart is always 6 inches. Then you bring it down this way. Alright, so after that now, the next thing you'll be doing now is to remove 1.5. I'm removing 1.5 from our bag. The reason why, because we are actually making a lacing on this dress, so we are not using zip. If you are using zip, then you know that you are just going to be adding 1 inches at the edge. That is for your zipper and all. But if you are not using zip, so you remove 1.5, the limit, or 1 inch, depending on how you want your bag to be snatched. So this is out. So this is what we're going to be using, 1 and 2. We're going to be using 1 and 2. So now for the back, you can give it any neck you want. You can give it a V shape. You can give it any kind of neckline you want. You can do this kind of neckline. So depending on what you want. But for me, I'm going to be using this straight part. So now coming down to the yoke, guys, if you are making a yoke, so you measure the same 7.5 you measured at the front. Then the dip of our armhole, you measure the same thing. Then you bring it down. Everything is the same. So this is it. Everything is just the same. Then you measure your neck. So this is your neck, 3 inches. Then the dip you can use 1.5 depending on the view. So if you want your neck to have an opening at the back, you can create an opening at the back. So depending on what you want. So if you want your neck to have a kind of shape, depending on the kind of shape you want, if you want it to have this kind of shape, so you can just make anything you want. So this is now our yoke back. So this is how our pattern is. So now I'll be cutting out. Alright, so this is the cutting for the front. So remember, if it's inbuilt corset, you automatically know that you are cutting from this side. So if you are cutting from here, you will go this way. Are you seeing it? But since I'm not making an inbuilt corset, so this is what I'm cutting. Alright, so now I want to cut out this part. So if you are making a full inbuilt corset, so you're gonna be cutting from here to this line going. So assuming it's a back, the same thing, you start from here going. So but me, since I want to start from my original width, this is my original width, and I came down by 1.5 because I don't want the corset to stop at my original width. So that's why I'm cutting through from there. So you come this way. So you come this way. So this is the center piece. So now let's cut the other side. So the other side is the same thing. You just cut this way, follow this way, and go. If it's for the back, you know you are going to be following this line on the point. So now let's cut the other side. So this is how it's cut. Alright, so this is it. When you come to this side, I see the second dance line. Then you bring this way. So this is for the side. So this is the side. So now this is our cup. Hope you are seeing what we are cutting. So this is the cup here. So this cup now is actually a 2-piece cup. Alright, so this is a 2-piece cup. But this is a 2-piece cup, but I want to be making, don't forget to trim out that one. So this is a 2-piece cup. This is a 2-piece cup. So if you want to make yours a 2-piece cup, it's fine. But for this class, I'll be making a 3-piece cup. So I'm just going to be joining it this way. I'm going to be using my masking tape to close it up. Alright, so this is a 2-piece cup. So I want to be creating a 3-piece from this. So this is what I'll be creating. I want to be creating a 3-piece, so I'll do it this way. Alright, so this is how I want it to be. So I'll be using my scissors to cut it. Alright, so are you seeing it? So please don't forget to label. Don't forget to label your cup to avoid mistake. Don't forget to label. So this is how it should be. Are you seeing it? So please, 1, 2. You label up. You understand? Then you put here join. This to join to avoid mistakes. So this is how it will look like. So this is the back side cotton. So remember this side is up. So these are back. Alright guys, so this is the back, side back and the center back. So don't forget to label so that when cutting it on your main fabric, you won't do mistake to differentiate them. So this is the back yoke, and also the front yoke is also there. So guys, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel to receive notification of whenever new videos are uploaded. Thanks for watching. See you in our next class.